Time to check in with our lizard overlords. What are they up to? Well, this.
Is this the worst hour now?
Are we done our first hour?
Yeah, we're into our worst hour now.
Keep your expectations of this episode low. Starting the worst hour now, I feel like we've crossed into maybe not great content hour.
Welcome to our worst hour. I'm back to ordering materials for the season. I'm gonna do that tomorrow. We pulled 2 jobs this week. I think with our little a week here or there. Nothing crazy. I also had my a meeting today with Intrigue, who is designing my website potentially as we speak. I don't know if they work late, but I got to meet about it next week to see how that's going, and then we'll be live, and then we'll start fighting back against the little guys and everything.
Did they show you a concept of your website, or what was the meeting for?
No, so basically, I had a meeting with, I think there was 4 of them on there today, more than I expected to meet with, but they just asked me what my thoughts were and what direction I wanted to go and all this. I just said, hey, you guys are the professionals. Whenever I do my best work, it's not because the client gave me unlimited fucking instructions on how to make their backyard. They want this and that. I just said, just fucking make it. You guys know what people want to see. Just make it. Okay, so that's what they're gonna do. Then they asked me a bunch of technical questions about services and all that stuff. So looks like they got all that in the bag. So now they're on the production side of things. They're gonna build it, and we'll know next week what the new website looks like. And the first time I've had any sort of direction in how to properly build a marketing machine for the business. Right. So I don't know how to do any of this stuff. And frankly, I don't really care that much. If someone else can handle it for me, a professional can do it, then that's what I want. And maybe that'll give me more jobs than the fucking 5 residential jobs I have on the board for 2026, which is almost shameful for a company who's been in business for 15 years. But the commercial
How many
side,
jobs do you have on there?
5 on the board. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah.
That's more than me.
Uh, I could
I've only
probably
been
not.
in business for 6 years, though.
Yeah,
This is our
exactly.
7th year.
Yeah. So, mind you, like I got some good calls and stuff like that. So,
Maybe it's going to be a hand-to-mouth season.
um, maybe. I'm not afraid. We still have other stuff like the bins are going and the topsoil will be going and the commercial stuff will be going. We'll make it through. Nobody's not going to eat this year.
I've One of the reasons that I've been, well, there's 2 reasons, but one of the reasons that I've been pushing the YouTube thing really hard in the last few weeks is I kind of concluded that there's no opportunity for my people to have decent lives or for their lives to get better. Their lives are just going to keep, because you can only pay them what the market will bear, and you have to stay profitable. So their salaries are topped out in a market where you can't sell any work and there's no work to be had, that their salaries can increase, but the cost of living is going up. Carney says he's adding 2% to the GST because he's got to pay for the defense spending or whatever that he agreed to with NATO. So it's going from 13% to 15%.
Really?
He added 16% to the gas, right? Australia and everybody else is reducing their gas tax to try and help their citizens during this war. He actually increased the cost of fuel by putting a 16% carbon tax on the gas, starting April 1st. So, I can't envision any way that I can, in this climate, can we keep paying them the same? Absolutely. But how, the cost of everything is skyrocketing up so fast that there's no way that we can keep up and stay in business. But what happens to them? Like all these people that have worked for us forever, because I don't like trucking is like some guy called me today for 3,000 loads out of somewhere in Scarborough. And he was like, how much? And I was like, I don't know. I said, well, what's the price you have? He said, well, someone said they'll do it for 325, but they're willing to go lower. I'm like, you can't get anything out of the city for 325 and make a profit. There's nowhere to dump 3,000 loads in the city. You got to get like, but that's like trucking rates are down to 65, 55 an hour. Fucking
My
like,
God.
like the whole construction community is absolutely crashing and destroying itself, underbidding everybody. Like we got, we bid a job where the guy that won it was $400,000 lower than everybody else.
Yikes.
Like, and so so then I was like, if we could make money off YouTube, it's an unlimited source of income for everyone that works for us. If we can figure out how to or me, not them, because I'm the one doing it, but if I can figure out how to unlock the Victory concrete code, honestly, that guy's making, you look at his videos, and I've watched a bunch of them now. When he started, he was in a yard with a sea can, and now he's got a massive shop. He's got a huge fucking gym for everyone that works there. He pays them all. If they work out 3 times a week, they all get a $300 a month bonus. Like, but nothing that the company is doing has changed. They're still doing the same shitty fucking residential fucking concrete driveways they were doing. Nothing has changed except all of his people are healthier and they have way more money and they've got a sick shop. But none of that is based off the work that Victory Concrete's doing. They probably do less work now than they used to.
His employees also each have, or some of them have their own YouTube channels too. And as soon as they start a YouTube channel, they immediately get like 20,000 subscribers.
Yeah. So I'm just like, where is a growth opportunity that we could try to capture? Because there is no growth opportunities in landscaping or trucking this year. Now, the Bank of Canada is saying that with all the current moves that Carney's making right now, they're big gambles, and they're saying that potentially in 15 to 20 years, it will all pay off. So I don't see there being huge growth opportunities. This is direct from the Bank of Canada saying there will be absolutely no growth and this country will be completely stagnant for the next 15 to 20 years. And then if the moves Carney are making, which the Bank of Canada is also saying are insane gambles, 1,000 to 1 odds, 10,000 to 1 odds, if those pay off, it might get slightly better in 20 years. So I'm like, how can these people that work on our team, I need to do something. I got to try something because traditionally I can't do anything for them. When fuel's going up $1 a liter, they still got to get to work.
Unless you give them a
Like
company,
give them what?
give them a company truck like that one guy. The
Yeah, but
fly.
then the company
I know, I'm
becomes
just being
the company has to stay. I know, but I'm saying the company has to just like stay profitable. Like if you guys have a different like the only growth opportunity I see for any landscaping company on the planet right now is to get on YouTube and try to get hundreds of thousands of subscribers.
Yeah. There's a lot of guys that are shitting the bed. They're getting small. I don't know. I don't know what the secret sauce is. We're
The
just
whole country's shitting
okay.
the bed.
Yeah,
The problem is when the whole country's shitting the bed, no matter how good you're doing today, at some point you will get dragged down in the vortex.
true.
Like this year, maybe you're okay. Next year, maybe you're okay. But we're talking, the Bank of Canada is saying this will be a declining, shittier income or shittier country for the next 15 to 20 years, and then it will flip better. Maybe if the gambles pay off. So, like, at some point, I don't know what else to do because the traditional things I know how to do that I've built a career on, that I've been in the business since I was, 30 years, aren't going to help us. There's we can't get more residential work, that people won't pay more. Like those things aren't going to help us. We revamped the website. You're revamping yours, hoping to drive more leads. But if those leads are people that have no money and can't pay you what you need the job to do, it doesn't fucking matter. But and it they'll say, oh, but you got to find selective clients. We're living in a country where we're driving those clients out of the country at a faster rate than ever before. So every year there's less and less viable clients because people are fucking off to other countries because this place is such a shithole. So every year, every construction companies are going after less and less viable clients because there's less and less viable people here. So
Yeah.
what's the only loop out? Hope that people say crazy shit and you get it on video.
It's not a bad plan, you know, like it's smart.
I feel like if
I
that's the case, Chad's got a gold mine that he just needs to start
I
videoing.
have to tap them all to
Put
where
put everyone together on a crew and see what happens.
I was like we were having our morning meeting, like we all stand around in the yard. So I've been recording them and posting them because they are generally entertaining, to be fair. We're having our morning, and fucking Bill wanders up and he's like, "Oh, I forgot my teeth today," and I'm like, "This is content, baby. This is what people want to hear." Like,
I got a guy who has got no teeth too. Does he have a DUI?
did you guys? They pulled over this. This is in the trucking world. They pulled over this guy driving for the temple. He's got a G2 that requires interlock. Like, this guy's already been arrested for drunk driving, and he fucking has a G2. If you get caught drunk driving when you have a G2, you shouldn't have an option to have interlock in the car or the truck or whatever the fuck you drive. Well, secondly, he's driving a fucking triaxle dump truck overloaded with a G2, and then on I think five of the axles, there was at least four lug nuts that you could take off with your hand.
Yeah, I saw that. And
No
your family is
way.
driving on these fucking roads with this guy, you know?
Yeah.
Your family and my family and whoever.
And they impounded that truck for 45 days. And then the next day they pulled over a truck from that company and impounded it, the same company.
All the trucks from that company should be off the road indefinitely. You
That's
know, like
racist.
you- what if it were your family? Again,
I agree. So I agree with you. I'm just telling you how it's perceived.
So you're saying
it's
they
not
played the
racist.
equity card to get out of jail
Well,
free.
if you investigate this, if this company has two trucks, it's there. You can tell by the colors of the trucks whose trucks they are when they get. Well, I would be able to know, like the average person would know. But as soon as I saw the burgundy truck with the gray box, I knew exactly whose fucking truck it was. Then those trucks are like there's a ton of them pounding around. Like obviously no one's maintaining them, no one's checking them, no one's fucking. And I'm looking at like the $25,000. Well, I'm in more now, but I'll probably be 30 grand certifying everything we own this year.
You better hope YouTube picks up. You get that truck on the
It's
road.
going fuck. It's going fuck. It's not easy, man.
Oh, I'm not doubting. You know,
It's not picking up. Well, it's getting a bit better. Like I don't know. I used to spend 3 hours a night eating food, watching TV, staring at the TV because my brain was fucked. Well, mostly Star Trek because they always seem to have a happier future. Um,
Not if you watch the new ones.
which new one?
Apparently, there's a Starfleet Academy
That
where
one's
it's all
terrible. I haven't watched it at all, but it's supposed to be terrible.
yeah.
It's like an NDP convention, but they're wearing Starfleet uniforms. Uh, so I just thought I'm going to record video every day, and then I'm going to spend the 2 or 3 hours I usually spend eating food, which isn't good for my unchecked diabetes, watching TV. I'm going to spend it working on the YouTube channel and working on videos and learning as much as I can about YouTube and CapCut. So I've watched hundreds of videos on how to grow on YouTube and CapCut. So
do you
I'm putting
think
a lot of the right things in place, but it's still a crapshoot.
is there an AI software that can make this easier for you? Just putting it out.
I use
There's something
so
that
I
can, pick
I
apart
use
the interesting parts and all this shit and do it for you so that you're not spending 3 hours doing it. Because it seems like there's an AI software for absolutely everything else.
there probably is, but two things. I think that I prefer because where my office is, where my computer is not close to the fridge, which I think is productive for me as a person who lacks very little. I have amazing self-control with everything but food. I do.
Well,
Booze,
you know that about
cigarettes,
yourself, so that's good.
what?
You know that about yourself, so that's
Yeah,
good.
it doesn't help at all though. Makes zero difference knowing it about myself. I wish it did, but it absolutely fucking doesn't. So I spent it makes me feel better doing this because it's when I'm doing this, I feel like I'm being productive. And also like from 25 years ago, like I have pictures of stuff we did and the people that I worked with and stuff. And I still took pictures then a lot. I used to have like a disposable cameras in my truck that they buy like a 5 pack of them and just endlessly take fucking pictures with disposable cameras. So I do have pictures, but not. And I was like, man, like maybe when I'm, you know, on my deathbed at 60, I'll fucking be able to watch all these videos and remember all the good times I had with the people, because it's there forever. Or maybe my
Yeah,
kids will be like,
I doubt the
I wonder
videos are
what
going to corrupt by the time you're 60. It's only a couple of years away. So
what are gonna what?
they're not gonna corrupt sitting there on a flash drive for 5 more years or whatever, you know. I think they're
What do you
safe.
mean corrupt?
Well,
No, I'm saying
have you ever
they're on
tried to
YouTube.
access something from an old fucking cell phone that's 10 years old? It's tough to do.
If you have iCloud, you can. I have videos that have been in my phone since Paisley
Oh,
was 3.
yeah. Well, it's a little harder over here.
I
I
don't. Well,
can't
you have
seem
an
to get
iPhone.
anything technology to work if it's older than fucking 2 years old.
Just a couple of years
Oh,
ago,
I
I was
have.
using a 10-year-old iPhone.
Yeah. Um,
Yeah. So if anyone wants to subscribe to the YouTube channel, I'd appreciate it. I'm trying to get to 1,000. I feel like if I could get to 1,000, I'd be in good shape.
hmm.
One
I
thing I
think
will say about the guy from Victory Concrete is he does do a good job storytelling.
Mm.
He's way better than me on the camera. So
There's a good book on storytelling you should read.
yeah,
Yeah.
I'm not a book reading guy. Can I watch it or like somewhere?
You can
Like,
listen to it. It's on Audible.
can I just watch the book?
You can listen to it just like this
I'm
podcast.
not. Yeah, I would listen to a book, I guess.
It's
I've
called
never
s-
listened to a book.
it's called
I bought a
storytelling.
book to listen to it once and then listened to a chapter and was like, oh, then I just kept forgetting to listen to it. And maybe I need to listen to it on like 5 times speed. We are going up to get Paisley this weekend and bring her home.
Ooh.
So I'm proud of her. A successful year at university, her first year.
Oh,
I
the
think
year's
that's a
over.
big, yeah. She has her last exam tomorrow morning, and then we're going to pick her up Saturday and bring her home. And then she's going to Kingston for the summer. She's playing soccer in Kingston with the Kingston Soccer Club.
Hmm,
So she's going to stay at my parents' house, which they're excited about. And she's going to live in Belleville and commute to Kingston for soccer for the summer.
nice.
Yeah. Nice adventure. Play somewhere else, go to a different place, play somewhere where people don't know you. You know, she's been in the Toronto soccer scene for since she was 3 years old, 4 years old. So this will be her first time kind of playing. They do like Ottawa Carleton kind of places. That's where their loop is. So I think that'll be fun for her.
Hmm.
Play some different places, play some different people. So, and my parents are excited because they'll get to see her all summer. I'm a little bit sad because I won't, but whatever. I'll drive to Kingston for the games. I think it's only like 4 hours.
Kingston from where you are?
Yeah,
2.5,
that's it.
maybe max. Yeah.
Oh,
You
I
may
can do
be a
two and a
2 hour throw. No, I think you're 2 hours.
I'll Google it. Maybe I am only 2 hours would be great. I can do 2 hours standing on my fucking head. That's not even driving.
Not even
You're not even
driving.
trying if you're only driving 2 fucking hours.
Yeah.
Today, I went to the new yard and the guys had worked till 5 or whatever, and they hadn't packed it all. It's like we're doing that layer of asphalt regrind right now, and they hadn't packed it all. So I was like, "Fuck it, I'm gonna finish spreading it and pack it myself." And I got on that roller and I started rolling. And let me tell you, there's nothing. If you're not having a great day, get on a roller with a cigar. Just roll and compact and smoke a cigar. It's fucking great. It was the greatest thing. I was like, man, I feel so much happier now than I did before. Smoking this cigar, rolling this fucking shit.
Is it like really like do you vibrate on that roller?
It's a vibrating roller, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So I've always heard that they put the dumbest person on that roller. On the asphalt crews and everything, they said the fucking dumbass goes on the roller because it just fries you. Maybe it's different with asphalt because it's hot underneath and you're vibrating and
It
stinky and everything, but they've always said the dumb guy goes on the roller.
uh that could be true. And I would be happy. It's 2 hours and 3 minutes to Kingston from here.
Exactly. Yeah,
That's not bad.
no problem.
Nothing wrong with that. Hmm. So yeah, that's fine. I am happy to be the dumbest person.
Well, you also can't be the dumbest person and provide for all of your workers. So you have to choose.
Well, I like being the roller guy, but you're right. I don't think it's going to help me figure out the matrix of trying to take care of everybody.
Yeah.
I think that for me, that's the hardest thing about owning a business. The epic responsibility of all these people in their lives, and their kids, and their families, and fucking all these people counting on me, which
But
I
what
don't
do
think I would put as many eggs in that basket as everybody else does, but I know myself better than they know me. So,
but what do you do if you value their life more than they value their own life? Because I've got a bunch of guys like that.
yeah,
They don't care if they wake up in the morning or not, you know. Like,
I think that's different. I think that, I think there's maybe one or two people that are on the team that are like that. And maybe I don't think about that as much because you're right. They don't have the same, they're living day to day. And I think there's always going to be day to day landscapers. It's just part of life.
I think there's a lot of day-to-day landscapers.
Yeah. Yeah. I I think I have some people though. We have people that have families and kids, and you know, I'm watching like we're getting fucking crushed. Like our company is just getting fucking destroyed this year. And it's like I got to figure out a way to make sure they're all going to be okay. I'm
Yeah.
not worried about me. Like like whatever. Like I could get a job driving a dump truck and probably be fine for the rest of my life.
Yeah.
Well, unless I got to have a G2 with interlock and all the fucking wheels are falling off it, but you know, I yeah, it's a that's the part of it I think is the hardest for me is that part where it's like these people are like because these people that are coming to work, they have a belief in you, right? You don't go and work for people you don't believe in or people you won't don't believe won't take care of you. If you don't believe that someone's going to take care of you, you won't work there very long. Whether it's a big corporation or, you know, that when I worked at the big corporation, that was one of the reasons I couldn't stay there because I was like, I don't, not the people I worked with, but the corporation as a whole, I don't believe they gave a shit about taking care of me. Were you paid equitably and was the treatment fair? Absolutely. But if there came a moment where it was like a dollar sign or your job, you're gone. But that's that environment, right? But I wasn't
I think
comfortable in
that's
that environment.
most corporate environments.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
I'm not comfortable in that environment. So I don't know. Maybe this will work, maybe it won't. At a bare minimum, we'll have lots of videos.
Yeah.
And I'll be a fucking hell of a CapCut editor.
The the worst thing that could probably happen is it goes famous after you're dead.
Not really, because you can probably pass on the rights to it.
I don't know.
I still have total control over the Ridge Lake YouTube channel. If any shit from that channel ever gets dragged up, let me tell you, I'm ready to claim it all. I'm
Does
ready
that
to
business
fucking
still
claim it.
exist?
It does, yes.
Really? Wow.
Yep.
But not
Yep.
the same
Still
owner,
exists.
right?
Different owner. He sold it. Yeah.
Okay.
He sold it. He always told me I was a good number two. I'd never be a good number one. Like on a daily basis, he would say that to me to pound it into my brain to remind me of my place in life and his place in life. And I said, okay. And then I left, and within 18 months, the business got unionized and sold. I'm like, I don't know how good a number two, like, I don't know how good a number one you were either, bro. I'm not saying I'm a good number one. I think I probably am a better number two if you want to be fair about it. But I'm like, I don't think you were a good number one either, asshole. Maybe together we were a good number one, but you weren't a good number one by yourself. And I would debate that I'm not a good number one by myself either. But so, oh well. So Chad, you're in the commercial world. This happened to us this week. We tendered a job. We got confirmation from the GC that we got the job, and it's a going in 2027 job. It's a nice job. One aspect of the job that we got was a large wall.
Nice.
And then out of the blue, they called us and said, hey, this wall is supposed to go this spring now.
Typical.
I was like, okay, if it's a contractual requirement to get the job, we'll figure it out. We'll get it done. Like we do have some stuff going till the end of May, start of June, and I'm like, this is going to really, again, be squeezing all the work I need to stretch out into this fucking month. But whatever, we'll figure it out. And then Jack gets a call, and they say, hey, the excavation contractor on site has decided to bid the wall, and he's $10,000 lower than you guys.
Do you have a PO?
No, we don't have a PO yet. So they say, do you guys want to do it for less? And they also think there's going to be some coordination problems because the wall is really mixed in with the excavating, whatever is going on there excavating wise. And if they had just called and said, hey, do you guys mind if this guy builds this wall, because it's going to be chaos having all of his machines there and all of your machines there, and this makes no sense for the project, and it's going to cause chaos on the project. Do you care if this guy builds this wall? In this current moment, and when with what the wall timeline is, I probably would have said, sure, man, just let the guy build the wall. If that had been your first approach. But when your first approach is to try and force us down $10,000, like, fuck off. You carried our number. You carried our number. You got the fucking job carrying our number. Mm-hmm. And now you're shopping the job around to try and get a cheaper price. That to me is somewhat kind of, and I understand that they're just doing it trying to make money. I get it. But then is that excavating guy who's getting that work? He will never bid another job for you. And when you need prices for a bunch of stuff, he won't come through for you. And that's part of the cost of doing business too, is it endlessly providing prices to these GCs when they don't win the work. So when they finally do win the work with your number, to then go after you after they've already awarded you the verbally awarded you the contract, and then 2 weeks later, after Jack's done engineering and talked to the manufacturer of the wall to order it and done all this work, then to come after us for 10 grand. But if you had
Did
just
you
called and said, "Hey, this is a coordination problem," I would have said, "Yeah, I don't really want to lose my shirt fighting with some jerk off excavating guy from the middle of nowhere in Barrie. I'm good. Some
did you
fucking
vocalize
hillbilly hick."
all the rest of your concerns? Did you tell the guy, listen, you're
No,
fucking cutting us off at the knees here after we did all this shit for you? And why
no,
does
because
the
they don't
fucking
care.
excavation contractor even have all the wall specs? So to bid after, it should be a fucking non-issue. He shouldn't have the plan to fucking take
All right,
to
so
the
you and I are on the, well, it just leads you to say, would you
retailer.
want to do you want to keep bidding to that GC, right? Like, if obviously that GC is in a at a point where they're willing to fuck their subs for $10,000, like that whole project's probably worth $50 million.
Yeah,
Like, and you're running around fucking someone out of 10 grand.
yeah,
Like,
that's low.
I thought it was like, if it had been purely a project coordination issue, saying, "Hey, this guy's digging, his machines are going to be," I would have come up, looked at the job site. If it was fucking chaos, I was like, you know what, man? Like, I don't want to lose my fucking shirt on this, fighting with some excavating dude. I'm good. Let him build the wall. Fuck it. I want the rest of the work because it's good work. But this, I don't, because then you're also like, if we go to war and make a big deal about this fucking wall, what if they just shop the rest of it out and don't give, because we don't have a PO or a signed contract yet, and the rest of the work is the work we really wanted. So I'm
But
like,
it's in
fuck it. Let it,
2027. Can you not find more work for 2027?
at the rate I'm going, no.
Do they offer you a lot of other work, this GC?
We have done a lot of work for them in the past. Yes,
And it's the project manager that's the issue, or is it a higher
the
up issue?
project coordinator did it because the project coordinator is worried about the timeline and the intermingling of the two, and they
Who's
might not have asked the excavating guy for a cheaper price. He might just be cheaper because all his gear and equipment's already there. So it's like an addition to the work he's already doing, right?
who's your contact in the company? Is it the project manager or
No,
project
it's
coordinator? So
some
I would go to
excavating
your
guy.
guy and be like, "Hey, your fucking project manager trying to pull one over here. S- Get him back in fucking line, or we're gonna have problems this whole project through."
Yeah,
Like
I think that's
because
fair.
a lot of the times the estimators are responsible for the obviously the numbers on the project, right? So they have some pull with the project manager. Maybe it's a place this guy is fucking a new project manager and he's trying to save the company money or something, but he doesn't know what fucking line to fall into, you know?
I think those are all fair and valid points. But
It,
I'm like, the only way we get this wall now is to go to war with this person and lower our price more than 10 grand. I thought about lowering our price 11 grand just for shits and giggles.
I don't want to follow people off a cliff.
Well, I know I don't want to either, but I just thought it was funny. But then I was really like, I'm fucking around with like 100,000, because the whole wall is only worth like 110 grand or something. So if you take 10 grand off it, that's a lot of fucking money.
You were gonna have 15% margin, maybe, or something, right?
Exactly. What are you going to make on it? Maybe 3 grand. So what, you're going to go all the way to buttfuck nowhere north of Barrie to fight with an excavating guy who's obviously now pissed at you and trying to fuck you at every turn. You can guarantee the subgrade's fucked, the excavation's fucked, everything's going to be fucked. He's going to fuck you at every turn. You're doing it for 11. Like, you have to be conceivably lower, so $10,001 lower than him.
In a time when you're
Like,
already busy elsewhere.
at a time when we already have work for good clients, and I'm like, I just seem like I don't want to deal with this shit. Fuck it.
I would go to the project manager, whatever, say, listen, we don't have a PO on this. You're already willing to give away the wall that we priced and you told us we got. What's to say you're not going to fucking give away the rest of my work as well?
So Jack said they assured him that the rest of the work was ours.
Does nothing. That does nothing
Well, I
until it's
agree.
PO, you know? And even
I
after
agree
it's
with
a
you.
PO, it doesn't necessarily mean a whole lot if the job goes tits up or whatever, but Your assurance is worth fucking nothing because you told me we had this wall and now we don't. So
Yes, I agree with you.
it burns my arse whenever.
I was upset about it too, but then the best conclusion was to just let this fucking hillbilly build the wall.
Yeah, and don't call me when it goes wrong.
The last time they had an excavating contractor build a wall on a job site we worked on, the wall was totally fucked. And then the wall was fucked, the grading was fucked, everything was fucked. Then they paid us a shit ton of money hourly to fix it. I was like, whatever, cool, man.
Well, maybe that's the ticket this time too, you know? All these fucking excavation guys think they can build walls. Like no one should be building walls but the landscaper. We've had like even our big one of our big GCs that we work at where they're like, "Oh, we have to build this wall." I said, "Why didn't I get the call for that?" "Oh, it's not a big wall. We think we can do it ourselves." And they do it and it's fucked. You know, no grading bars, no anything. They're just out there with a fucking laser and a rake.
Yes. They don't
Uh,
have a quickie screed for sure.
no. They don't have the walls with the bars with the chains and everything set up for failure from the start.
Yeah.
You know.
I saw this. I sent you guys the video of the guy dragging that beam or whatever there, and he's like, "Look how easy this is! Oh, it's so
Two
easy!"
guys
And he
giving it.
fucking just two guys are pulling on like you guys are pulling like half a yard of material with that weird rake thing over those. They're like, "It's so easy! Oh my god!" And then they're like, "Or you could just hook it up to your machine." And I'm like, "That's probably easier." Like,
Put it on the
what you
machine.
guys were doing doesn't look easy at all.
No.
They're like, get your excavator behind it. And I'm like, what, in what back? Like, the thing that always boggles my mind in America is any American landscape contractor that I follow, they have some insane access, man.
Well, yeah, because it's
They
not
all, they
fucking
all, they all,
Toronto.
they all have this insane access. When you live in Cornwall, you do limited access jobs.
Sometimes, yeah, but I also have a lot of jobs that are wide open spaces.
Yeah, that doesn't
Yeah, I don't have
exist
any.
here. No.
I
Yeah.
have zero jobs in wide open spaces.
Well, don't blame the rest of the world because you guys have shitty access there.
So I wonder if that is because the contractors that have, say, larger social media followings is because they can show off equipment that gets them the larger social media followings, whereas the contractor with the tight access doesn't have any equipment to show off, but it's equipment that gets the views and the following.
I think that's
Not to
definitely
say that they also don't do nice work and everything like that, but equipment definitely gets views.
Does it? I got
yes.
lots of equipment. I have zero views.
You have lots of views.
No,
How
I'm
many views do you have?
pretty stagnant. I don't even.
You have fucking views. You love views. I don't. I think that's true. I'm just saying, like, I don't. I mean, and I agree that it's part of because of where it's part of because of where I live. But it's just I'm like I watch these people. I'm like, yeah, we're gonna bring our Kubota SVL 97 around the corner here to the pool. I'm like, what? Oh, fucking, I Kubota SVL 97 doesn't even fit on the fucking boulevard. Like you have nowhere to park the fucking thing. It doesn't even fit in the driveway. I
That's
just
unfortunate. Yeah.
hold on while I get my 8-ton excavator with the 50-foot jib boom. I'm like the fucking backyard I'm working in isn't even 50 feet fucking wide, man. Like it's just like I agree, Mike, that that could absolutely be a thing. I think that there's probably that's probably a true thing. Like it I think that that there's more equipment, bigger equipment. Like if fucking like all these guys are putting pools in, there's no fucking fences around them. There's no fucking all this bullshit we have to deal with. I'm like, man, like you people would be like the municipalities would never let any of you ever put a pool on the fucking ground the way you guys do it.
Land
Open
is free,
holes, no
baby.
fucking fencing, no fucking safety shit. I'm like, holy fuck, man. Like
Isn't it great? That's fucking
I
incredible.
wish. I know. I agree with you. Fucking totally agree with you.
We,
100%. I'm in your
we
corner.
allot half an hour a day for putting up fences around the pool, you know? And sometimes
Yeah.
that's not even enough. take it, put them up. They're like, you want to get going for the day? You show up, you roll in at 7:30, quarter to 8, whatever it is, to the job site. You have half an hour of taking down a fucking fence,
Putting it back up.
putting it back up.
Taking it
Do we
down.
need to take the whole fence down today? I don't know. Let's take half the fence down.
Oh wait, now it's 1 o'clock in the afternoon. We got to take the whole fucking fence down.
Yeah. Yeah.
We misjudged. Oh, it's 4:30. Put the fucking fence back up, bitches. Well, we just took it down. Put it back up.
What the
A
fuck?
possum could wander near that pool in the middle of the night and fall in.
I think they're more worried about people, but yeah.
I don't know. Maybe I should move to Cornwall. I'm gonna
Yeah.
bring all my trucks and bins to Cornwall, Chad. We're gonna fucking dominate the bin business.
I think we could. The bins are generating some buzz here. Also, we have a new fucking bin guy for some reason.
You got to crush him.
Yeah.
Put him out of
6
business before he gets started.
Yeah, but is it a bin guy with tandems or is it a bin guy
No,
with
it's a
fucking
bin guy
single
with
axle Hinos?
it's a single axle Kenworth or whatever.
So what? Like, what's he doing? 5 yard bins? Like,
Must be, yeah. I got the biggest bins in the city.
yeah.
The biggest fill bins in the city. That should be the fucking
Yeah,
motto.
that's the tagline.
Well, yours are 18s though, but you're only letting them put 14
No,
in.
I'm only putting out the 14-yard bins this year.
Oh, you
For
have some just 14 yard bins?
Yeah. Yeah, they're 3 foot high. Um,
Okay, so the
three
same
by
as ours then.
yeah, just no matter like if you give them a big bin, they're gonna fill a big bin.
Yes.
They don't understand. You can paint all the fucking lines inside that you want, so they don't fill past here, they're filling it past there. Oh, I thought it would be okay. It's not fucking okay. You're putting it on the back of a fucking $350,000 truck. You want me to take the risk? For your fucking
This
$400 bin? Suck my ass.
I explain it to everyone like this when they want to overfill the bins. I said, when you overfill the bin, you're creating a missile of death because the truck is not designed to stop that much weight. That's just fact, right? That's not how the truck is designed. So when that truck barrels through a school bus and kills all the kids, once they're done suing me, they're going to say, who loaded the bin? And then they're coming for you because I don't have enough money to pay for everybody on the school bus. But then they're going to start looking, who loaded the fucking bin? So I tell them all, you want to wipe your company out? Overload the fucking bin. Because I'm going to tell you right now, they're not just coming from my ass. They are coming for you too.
A great way to
Because
put
they're
it.
going to know you have insurance and they're going to be like, this is the person that knowingly overloaded the bin, knowingly put it over the top rails, knowingly put it fucking all the 3 yards extra on top, knowingly they're going to come for you too because you're just as responsible when you overload that bin as the person who picks it up. And once you explain that to people, I've had a vast amount of people stop overloading bins because all of a sudden they feel like normally they're loading bins are like, I don't give a fuck about the driver. I don't give a fuck about the person who's picking the bin up. I don't give a shit about anything. It's not my fucking problem once it leaves the site. When you explain to them that it is their fucking problem,
Then they get it.
because even if you win, you still have the hassle and of the lawsuit.
Well, yeah, if you're being sued by a bunch of people, sure, that's a
Yeah.
bunch of money.
Whatever they're overloading the bin, they can just put it in their dump trailer that's gas powered and take it themselves.
Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah.
The best part of that video is when the guy pulls the cord and smashes his hand on the fucking trailer.
He deserved that.
He's like, bag! And I'm like, oh man, that hurt. I've done stuff like that before. It's like,
Yeah.
ooh, that wasn't good, bro. That was terrible. You get these
Someone-
motors, Princess Auto, for like $100. I'm like, I wonder
Replace
the
it
last
once
time
a
you bought one of
year.
those. Yeah.
He said he replaces it once a year.
I got a message today. Hey, I'm looking to buy a dump trailer. You know of any? Or the best place to go for one? I thought he was fucking trolling me, but he was serious. He went to high school. He was fucking serious. I'm like, there's no such thing as a good dump trailer.
So was that like a Instagram thing or someone you know?
No, a text message.
Like from
It was
someone you know?
someone I know. Yeah.
Oh,
He,
okay. So I
he's
thought it was an Instagram or podcast
no,
person. They were
no,
definitely
no,
trolling you.
no. He is in the market for a dump trailer. I mean, that's fucking stupid. Whatever. Can you recommend? I can't recommend a good dump trailer. There's no such thing. Get
Those
a big
the
tax. They're all fucking garbage. What is it?
the galvanized the N galvanized one that my buddy had was the best dump trailer I've ever been around.
Yeah, there's one of those sitting in my yard actually. Nick bought one. Our fencing
It's
guy.
that was far and away the best dump trailer I've ever been around. It had the best designed ramps, best designed tailgate, best designed. It dumped every time the whole time I pulled it and used it, pulled straight like an arrow. It was a fucking great dump trailer. That dump trailer. If
Speaking of
someone
which,
said buy,
I wonder if there's going to be dump trailers at the National Heavy Equipment Show. And this is our second to last episode before the National Heavy Equipment Show. So if you haven't
and
got your
that's
tickets, link is in the show notes.
Do we need them? Do we
and
need
it's on
tickets?
April 23rd and 24th.
Yep.
Chad's hoping to finish up his church job by then.
I hope so. If the weather lets us.
I almost guarantee there's dump trailers at the National Heavy Equipment Show.
I don't know.
And
Maybe
if
we
there
could get a
are, we'll
picture
get
of you.
Chad to interview them specifically.
I'll sign one.
Sign a dump trailer.
Yeah.
I
And
could
we'll
see
raffle
that.
off someone else's dump trailer.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we should just go around and raffle
Without
off
them
people's
knowing.
equipment in their booths.
We're raffling off a dump trailer. We don't own it, and you don't win it. But we join our raffle.
So the National Heavy Equipment Show has been running for 30 years.
Wow.
Pretty good.
People like heavy equipment, man. This will be the best year ever, though, because this is the first year they're featuring us.
I agree.
First of many. As long as you sign
will-
up using NOFH as your promo code or click the link in our show notes.
I was thinking about signing up. Well, a bunch of my people want to come to the National Heavy Equipment Show on April 23rd and 24th at the Toronto International Center. So if you're following our crew on YouTube and you want to meet some of the crazy characters that exist, they will be at the National Heavy Equipment Show on the 23rd. We're gonna write off a day, and they're all going to the national, and they'll be wearing their force field gear, so they'll be easy to find as we hang out in the Mammoth booth.
Does
Boy,
anyone
I
I
have
don't know
wish-
if there is a. You know what's interesting? Mo from Mammoth, and this is a really interesting. This is like super interesting to me. He messaged me about the MT3000 again to see if we wanted to demo it again and take it out, and I was like, yeah, the thing was great. I loved it. Like, it was a really handy machine to have around. Sure, we'll demo it again. And he said they're in Burlington. They've moved to a Burlington location, and their plan is to start manufacturing the machines in Canada, in Burlington.
Wow.
I was like, man, I told him that's fucking sick, bro. That is cool that you're gonna manufacture the machines in Canada.
That's
Like,
impressive.
It's insanely impressive. I was like, that is an aggressive stance, man. That is a belief in your machines and like, you're gonna fucking build them right here. I think that's amazing. That's pretty cool. It also would give people a bit more confidence too, like it was built in Canada, parts, whatever you need for it. Like, like if you have two Chinese machines, right? Or did you sell one, Mike?
Oh, yeah, I sold one. I've only got one.
So that machine, if it broke, where are you getting parts for it? I'm just being like, I don't know. I'm being honest. I don't know. Is there a place?
There's
Is there
a
way?
Facebook group that I refer to for if I need parts for. So there's always guys posting in there where to get them. So you can get them from anywhere from Amazon to there's like specific big. I think tons of people have adopted these machines, mostly homeowners or people with farms. But now there's lots of different equipment places that stock these parts.
Really? That's cool.
Yeah.
I had no idea.
There's a lot of people, like a lot of companies going to this show. It's a big deal.
Oh yeah.
Miska's Miska's gonna be.
we've been promoting this like for weeks, and chat's like, man, there's a lot of people going to
Oh
this
yeah, but
show.
I looked before
This
and I
is
was
this is a,
underwhelmed by.
this
Like
is
I
a
looked
big deal.
before.
Oh, don't say you're
What? No, I'm just being truthful here. Months ago, whenever we were first doing this thing, I looked and like the roster wasn't all that great, but I looked again and there's a ton of people, like a ton of companies going to this thing. So
You're saying the roster is vastly improved.
yeah, yeah, they did something to the website there. They added some
They've
more
stepped
people
up.
or
The
whatever.
game has been stepped up.
Absolutely.
So on the
So
23rd and 24th of April, the National Heavy Equipment Show in Toronto at the International Center, you're going to be there, Chad,
you know where I'll be.
at the dump trailer booths.
Miska, Miska's gonna be there. The dump trailer guys.
and we'll be raffling off one of their dump trailers.
We'll raffle off a Miska dump trailer.
So someone told me about the Miska mistake. Buying a dump trailer from Miska is a mistake, and it's like a thing. It's a fucking slogan or whatever. Not from them, but I don't know. I never, I never had one from
It's not.
them, but
Thanks, Chad. I thought that was their slogan. Thank you for fucking pointing that out.
I don't know. It's been a day.
It's not their
I worked
slogan.
hard all
Doesn't
day.
doesn't seem like it would be their slogan, bro. Like, hire Paper King. We're kind of shit.
Well, but they asked me today
Need someone to run over some shit on your job? Hire Paper King. That's our slogan.
in my intrigue meeting today. They asked me what sets me apart. I said nothing. We're a fucking regular landscape company. Do you want me to like bullshit you? Like we're not. No, none of us landscape companies are very different from each other. Like
I have a crown as a symbol, and you have some Inuit thing. We are
appropriated.
totally different.
I don't think we are. We do a lot of the same shit, you
We're
know?
totally different. You have a appropriated, what do they call it? You
Appropriated and
appropriated
shit. Yeah.
some indigenous fucking, and I took on the monarchy. I appropriated the fucking king, the monarchy. So
Yeah.
I guess, yeah, maybe we're not that different.
Do we title this episode "The Miska Mistake," or is that going to get us sued?
Well, it's not their slogan, Mike.
It's not their slogan.
Oh, it
It's
is.
not their slogan. It's not what it's not what they're putting out. It's Mike's changing his how not to hardscape. Listen, I've got a website, how to not hardscape.
Oh, that's not their slogan.
Who told you this?
I don't know. I can't remember. It was years ago. But it's stuck in my mind. So it's a great anti-slogan.
That's tremendous.
Yeah.
You're trying to not sell dump trailers.
That would make if I had a company and they cut a company named Miska and they said, "Oh, your products are a Miska mistake." I'd change the name of the company. That's a fucking burn, man. I'd change the name of the company. So,
I have like a million things to do here. So
All right.
I think we'll end the podcast. How are you guys?
Yeah, that's good.
take us away.
That's the end of this has been a not our finest hour mistake. That's the end of the podcast.
Ooh, thank you for watching. Ooh. Yeah, those people run the world. They're so impressive. What a bunch of freaks.